When I got back from my trip to the city, the boat was as hot and stuffy as a locked-up old caravan in summer heat. It hit 40 degrees Celsius today. How did I even make it home in that heat? How did I get through those hours of motorcycle riding in those hot black jeans and boiling shoes after that tiny amount of sleep? As well, I worked a 6-hour shift in the dementia area in the nursing home, where I'm still employed despite living 3 hours away, just as a sort of employment insurance. I unlocked the boat quickly, opened up the windows and got myself straight down into that warm, cool water. There's layers of water, cool, warm, and in between. Sometimes the wash of passing boats stirs up the cooler, deeper water, or the bobbing up and down pushes your feet down into the cold substrate where all that depth and pressure is. It pushes up and you feel it for a moment. You feel it. I didn't care about it. I wasn't afraid of it like sometimes I am. Not compared to all that life I bumped up against in the hostel, in the dementia ward. The man in the hostel had approached me, confronted me almost, with his hands opening and closing. He was bathed in sweat, like he'd been running, and his eyes were darting around. "Did you see her? Did she come past?" "I haven't seen her. Anyone come past." He continues. "She been screaming about took her money, not fair. She said it was me." "I don't know, man." I gesture with open hands. I can tell you I don't really know what you're talking about, because I'm new here. Why don't you ask some of the regulars? They might know. Might know a bit more about what you're talking about. He advances on another bearded young man at the dining table and spouts several more incomprehensible paragraphs in which unfairness seems to be the regular and general theme. "Why don't you go upstairs?" says the bearded young man. "There's a balcony up there. Maybe you'll find her there." He wheels around and slams through the door and disappears, only to reappear moments later and bangs his way through the double doors. I turn to the bearded young man with a wry expression, just to make a connection, perhaps to slow things down again. The world had started moving really fast there, around us for a minute. "Didn't understand a word of that, mate," he says. "Yeah. Well, he was sure upset about something." I sit down in that water, get my feet down into it. I want to feel that cold. I'm not afraid of it today. I float for a good long time, then make my way back into the cabin. It's slightly cooler, but still warm.